10 News Weather Authority from the JES Weather Center.
Good evening, everybody. I'm meteorologist Edward Shaw. We've been talking about that lightning damage over the last few hours. We've had two reports of it, both just south of Roanoke, the one we mentioned earlier in the show, and then a separate one just further to the south, again towards Franklin, that hit a chimney further down to the south. So overall, pretty active night of weather, and that's continuing with a pretty strong thunderstorm further down into Southside, about to head right over Danville. Appears that severe thunderstorm warning that was on that storm has since expired. But then you would turn your attention further to the north up towards Lynchburg, and certainly seeing a flash flood warning out there, given the fact that these slow-moving storms are continuing throughout the next several hours, given the fact that we're seeing so much rainfall with very slow moving weather, given the fact that upper level winds aren't strong enough to really get them moving here as we look at what exactly we're expecting. Now, taking a little bit of a wider view as well and changing the radar to our radar out in Wakefield, another thing you're going to notice is that the rainfall is continuing, especially further to the east towards the I-95 corridor. We're seeing several reports of flash flooding, some water rescues down towards parts of central Virginia, down into Petersburg as well. Flash flood emergency issued for the city of Petersburg till 2:15 in the morning. So overall, this widespread weather that we've been seeing with damaging winds and active flooding patterns continues over the next few hours, just given the setup. Let's time out exactly what's going to happen later on in the evening for us and overnight into tomorrow. We go overnight tonight and we'll start clearing up very, very slowly as we go into the early morning hours. But then looking at about 2 p.m. tomorrow, our next round of rainfall comes in. That goes in later on into the afternoon and evening, continuing to be isolated. But then we go into Wednesday, where we're looking at the threat for a little bit more widespread rainfall and the chance for some stronger showers and thunderstorms. Those head out of the area later on in the day, and then we wake up Thursday morning to mostly clear skies before yet more rain comes in. That's a little bit more spotty in nature, similar to what we saw today and yesterday. Low temperatures for the night in the 70s and 60s throughout the region. Roanoke about 71 degrees, Blacksburg 67, Danville 71, Lynchburg 70. So pretty typical overnight lows for our summer temperatures here in July. And tomorrow we go to right on average for this time of year, with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, a little bit cooler in the New River Valley and parts of the Highlands, but overall looking at widespread 80-degree temperatures here as we go into tomorrow and as well as Wednesday. However, we go later on into the week and we start heating back up into the low 90s throughout the region. And as we go into the weekend, we'll be about 92 degrees, so just above average for this time of year compared to what we usually see. Your 7-day outlook. Overall, plenty of rainfall here for the foreseeable future, and with temperatures getting up into the 90s by Thursday, it's going to be a hot and humid week with several rounds of rainfall continuing. I feel like a recording message at this point as we go throughout this week.